the ball. When he couldn't find it, what a turn from Semenyo. Can he try that one? 2 years it does. And it's Brahma who is advancing. But in the pass and then no miscommunication on the part of the number 24 and the number 25 of the Ghana Black Stars. And it looks like Semenyo made an unwanted and indeliberate contact with Nwabali, but then that should have been a chance. That was threatening, Daniel.
That was really threatening. The talk about the turn from Antoine Semenyo, that was really brilliant. And you know, Nyama with the pace there, that link-up play between Semenyo and Nyama is very, very beautiful to watch. But I keep saying, they can do all that, but Josiah, if they get to that final third and they cannot be accurate enough, and that means all that you've done is just in vain. So I think this is a friendly match. The technical team will watch what places that they need to tighten going forward.
All right, so substitution for the Super Eagles of Nigeria by the interim coach Finidi George. And it's Moses Simon Daddy who's been thrown on. And also Inwadika Onyedika Raphael also coming on. And there you can see Ndidi Wilfred being subbed off. He's paid his dues and it's time for Inwadike Onyedika Raphael to also add something to what they've already had. And there you can see smiles on the faces of the Super Eagles. But then it's the Black Stars who have it all to do now. And then that was very casual. Jordan Ayew is controlling that one. So it's the Super Eagles in fair control. They have a tight grip on this side. And they are not letting it slip. But then Jordan Ayew received that ball and then flag is up because he was encroaching from the offside area.
Yeah, Jordan Ayew is one experienced player in the Black Stars squad, and in times like this, that is when you expect him to just bring out his standout performance. That is why you see him dropping so deep and making sure he's making the runs, trying to gather the boys up, though they are down by a goal and also a man. That is what you need from an experienced player like Jordan Ayew. But Nigerians, as I keep saying, they are comfortable, but it's up to Ghana Black Stars to make sure they find something to get the back of the net of the Nigerians. But that was a foul.
Yeah, that's a foul. The salient Moses Simon Daddy, my 15-shirted man for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, and that will be some breathing space for the Black Stars of Ghana. Kasim would go with this one, and there's a clear pattern of play now from the Black Stars. You can see the way they like to build up from the back, you know, showing so much courage and grit whenever they are in possession. Despite the fact that they are man down, they're still playing some exciting football whenever they want to break that press of the Nigerians. But then it's Jordan Ayew tries to tread that one, couldn't go. Nigeria will regain possession. Nigeria still in possession, take control over this game. Tanimu Benjamin, and it's Ben. That's Iwobi, finds Kelechi. Will he go wide? Yes, he does. And would this be a goal? Shoots and no! It's ricochets off it. That could have been dangerous, but a timely block from Tariq Lamptey. And the Nigerians are beginning to knock on the door again. It looks like they're not content with being one up. And they'll move again, and that ball into space. Will he tread one? Yes, he does, but then into the waiting arms of Lawrence Atizigi. Dangerous, dangerous. And the Black Stars are leading dangerously now.
Yeah, really, and you can see that Nigerians have started building up their tempo, and they've seen a lot of spaces in the right and the left wing of the Ghana Black Stars, looking at how Tariq Lamptey can really set forward, and also Ali Duseidu. So now the Nigerian technical team have done that substitution that is going to pin Tariq Lamptey and Ali Seidu down on the flanks, and that is why you see that now Nigerians are committing a lot of players down the flanks there and putting and whipping in a lot of crosses to see if they can get something out of the Ghanaian defense.
So 75 minutes gone here in Marrakesh, Morocco, as the Super Eagles of Nigeria 1, Ghana 0. Goal scored by Desert Cyril in the 37th minute. But then Jordan Ayew worked so hard. Flashes across the face of goal. He just failed to get down target. Antoine Semenyo.
Well, Antoine Semenyo should have done better on that occasion because the ball was just coming into his direction. Though he was in the motion, but you know, as an attacker, you need to be alert. And that ball, that cross from Jordan Ayew was just a ball that was begging for just a header into the post, and if he got that right, would have beaten the Nigerian goalkeeper because he was just looking at the ball as the ball just passed the post. So I was thinking Antoine Semenyo should have done better on that occasion.
That was a glorious miss, but then Tanimu Benjamin, who plays for Ihefu FC, is down. He's been rock solid for Nigeria this evening. He's been unbeatable, kept the line so clean for Nigeria. But it looks like the tempo of the game is beginning to take a toll on some of these players. But then soon we could see the introduction of the Atalanta forward, Lukman Ademola. Nearly ended up playing for the Three Lions of England, but then he chose to represent the Super Eagles. And Tanimu Benjamin still receiving treatment. Just 12 minutes from full time, and the Nigerians still in firm control of this tie. They wouldn't care if it's a friendly game. They will take this win and take it with so much pride.
Yeah, that is the thing between Ghana and Nigeria. Anytime we find ourselves in a tournament, in any competition, we try as much as possible that they treat it with seriousness. And if that change is being effected from the Nigerian technical body, then you see Lukman. You know what Lukman is very fast and he's very, very good on the ball, and he can shoot from different angles. So that tells you that a Nigerian team are not just okay with a 1-0 up. If they get some goals, they will go on to get some goals.
So there's about the fourth or fifth time Ghana and Nigeria are crossing paths in different disciplines over the last couple of days. And yesterday the volleyball team also faced each other at the Baltimore Sports Complex, and it was Ghana that had the last laugh after beating Nigeria 3-1 in volleyball. And then 2 days ago also in the 4x100 relay at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium, it was Nigeria that won gold, and Ghana came second with just 2 microseconds separating the two. And just yesterday at the Cape Coast Stadium, it was the Black Princesses that also got the better of their Nigerian counterparts. So whenever these two meet, it's always hostile. But then this is a friendly war all the way in Marrakesh, Morocco. Nigeria still leading the Black Stars of Ghana by a goal to 0. Black Stars with a free kick in a very promising position. There's a 2-man wall from Nigeria, and Nuama and Jordan Ayew. But then also there's something happening on the touchline where Otuado is a bit vexed, and you can see that confrontation between himself and the center referee, and he's been asked to calm down. And you know, that's what the referee is saying, that I'm in charge, I'm the man in charge, you just need to calm down. But Otuado is not having any of that, and he needs to be careful because already he's seen his player being given the matching orders. But then Jordan Ayew will be preparing to effect this one, and Nigeria, they've got almost every single player behind to defend this one. But then this could be a key moment for the Black Stars of Ghana. What can they do with this one? He goes short, the shot goes in, but it's flicked. What a chance! What a ball from Tariq Lamte, but in Wabali Stanley, always apt and even to the task.
That was a good work done from the Black Stars. They just caught the Nigerians. The Nigerians were thinking that Jordan is going to whip in across, but that was a good work there from the Ghana Black Stars players, but also equally a good save from the Nigerian goalkeeper.
Just 9 minutes to go. Black Stars with a corner kick. Jordan deflected the in-swinger, the header, but it misses everyone. And Nigeria will try to pounce on this one, but then Ghana will gather. That's Ebenezer Annan. Move back to Ali Seidu. The Nigerians doing so much defensively. Moves past through, fakes, long on the shot. Again across the face of goal, and he should be hitting the target with that one. He should be troubling Wabali at least with that effort. Yeah,
he should be, but let's give credit to Ali Seidu, how he can just gather himself and just push the boys forward, creating space for his other colleagues to get a shot in. I think Ali Seidu is very, very brave on that occasion, but that should have been a clean one from Myanmar. But now the Nigerians have the ball again and they are building from the back.
Nigerians build it patiently, and it's in what Dike Onyedika Raphael switches play, finds Saeed somewhat right, but then it's Ademola moves and find Alex Iwobi, and both these guys grew. They were born and bred all the way in the UK, and they've lived practically all their lives, but then they chose to represent the Super Eagles. And what a tournament they had a couple of months ago in Cote d'Ivoire. Shemi Ajayi will find Frank Onyeka. Nigeria still in possession, slowly building up, trying to pull the Black Stars players out of their shells, trying to find an opening. Shemi Ajayi moves infield, finds Kelechi. Kelechi receives the ball, turns that one, but then the ball will get to Ademola Lukman. Too much power on it, too much power. Lawrence Atizigi will comfortably go down and collect that one.
Well, I think the Ghana Black Stars will be on ease to see that ball treading slowly to Atizigi's part, because you can see that now Nigeria are very, very comfortable the way they pick up their passes, their link-up play just really exploit on the Ghanaians' side. And I think so far so good for the Ghana Black Stars.
Who's been on the pitch for barely 5 minutes makes his presence felt.
Yeah, it's a game over, down by a man, and now 2 goals up. And for Nigeria, I think we need to give credit to the man I always say, look at him very closely. That is Iwobi. Anytime he gets the ball, he's very, very intelligent. He has that vision to see where his players, the direction and the position they. Now, Lukman has already been added, and when he came in, as you said, just a couple of touches, he gets on the score sheet. Now Nigeria are 2-0 up. Let's see what Ghana Black Stars can do in a couple of minutes left.
Nigeria 2, the Black. In this particular tie, it's an international friendly between Nigeria and Ghana, and the Super Eagles. Keeper Lawrence Atizigi tries to find Alidu. Black Stars will attack with about 5 or 6 shots. Holds on to play, but then Tariq Lamptey is waiting. He gets it. Tariq Lamptey dummies, but then just wasted that opportunity. Tariq
Lamptey is when he passes the ball to Tariq Lamptey, but Lamptey is just looking at Myanmar to just go in that space so that he can just
on Kasim, and within a split of a second, Kasim moved from defending to attacking, and he went. He's overseeing to this team, and the way they've played this afternoon, it looks like there's some sort of confidence already. You know, they've really played with some confidence. They've kept
because playing with Ghana Black Stars is a big team. You know, name of George for Nigeria. So let's see how it unfolds for the Nigerians side. But now Ghana Black Stars have a free kick, and we have
Jordan to take it, but then the referee keeps on issuing some instructions over there, and it has to do with the wall. And he's asking Abdul Salih Samed not to be, in an unwanted area. So he instructs them, but who is going for this? 3 Ghanaian players behind the ball. Jordan is there. Will he take this one? Jordan! Will take this one? No! Skipped over the bar. The post.
That was a good strike there from Jordan Ayew. It was on target, but that was also a strong save there from the Nigerian goalkeeper, Nwabali. Now Ghana have
and miss again, and it's Kasim Adams, but then Antoine, that's Osman Ibrahim, will be getting some minutes under his belt, and then also Fatau Abdul Isahaku, who plays for
Isahaku for his team in England, that is Leicester City, and seeing him coming onto the pitch, hustling there, and he wins a throw. So let's see what they can do with that.
Antoine Semenyo will just effect that throw quickly. Samet loses possession. The Nigerians will break away quickly, and it's Ademola Lookman manages to get under control with his chest. But then, in front of that challenge, that rush from Edmond Ado, the Nigerians will just move back and try to build up again. Shemi Ajayi, Chidozie into midfield, finds Iwobi, back to Iwobi, Onyeka, Ushai Samuel Bright to Iwobi, back to Usai Samuel, man who plays his football in Turkey for Fenerbahce, into midfield. Shemi Ajayi, Lukman, back to Seli, and the Nigerians are just winding down the clock because now the clock is their friend. Onyeka under duress, but manages to find Asai Samuel. Shemi Ajayi, Ademola, and it looks like they are teasing the Ghanaians with the ball because they are in no hurry. But in 5 minutes of added on time, 2 already done, 3 more to go, and it's the Nigerians in possession. Kelechi Iheanacho, Alex Iwobi, Frank Onyeka. Black Stars will steal the ball. What can they do with this one? They try to break away. It's Edmond Ado. Couldn't tread that pass, and the Nigerians also look to break away. It's a fast break. Ademola Lookman with the ball. He has the overlapping run, but it draws the control. No over-elaboration on the part of the Nigerians, and Ghana will have this one, but then a long pass into space to find the Bournemouth winger, Antoine Semenyo, 1v1 with Asai Bright, and he trips in. What does the referee have to say? Referee says it's a penalty to the Black Stars of Ghana. Points to the spot, and that was very clumsy from Asai Samuel Bright. A couple of minutes ago, I was just talking about him. He was making the headlines just recently when Fenerbahce traveled to play Trabzonspor in one derby, and it was hostile at the end of that game where the fans of Fenerbahce had to build him a mural. But then this time round, he's not the hero because he has tripped Antoine Semenyo in the box, and the Black Stars have the chance to have the deficit. Naniel.
Well, let's see who is going to take the spot kick. Is it going to be the experienced player, Jordan Ayew, or he's going to leave it for the young chaps, Antoine Semenyo or Nyama? But now he comes and he takes it. And let's see if Jordan Ayew can just pull one back for the Ghana Black Stars.
So the captain of the day would want to lead by example, and Jordan Ayew just takes that ball from Antoine Semenyo, says, I'm just going to effect that. And the last time he scored for the Black Stars was in that 2-2, disappointing 2-2 draw against Mozambique in the AFCON, where the Black Stars had to bow out painfully. But then Jordan Ayew has a chance to have a deficit with just seconds left on the clock. What can he do from 12 yards? Jordan Ayew is set. Referee whistles go. Jordan Ayew! Yes, he's gone. And he's not deficit for the Black Stars of Ghana. But it's time in it for the one.
Well, let's see how it goes, but that was a beautiful strike there from Jordan Ayew. When it comes to spot kick, is a player that you can bet your head on. Jordan Ayew very coolly and just slotted the ball past the goalkeeper, Nigerian goalkeeper Mabel. So it's now 2-1, but looking at the time, Josiah, it's going to take a miracle for Ghana Black Stars to just get another second goal.
At this point, we're all waiting for that signal from the referee because it is discretion that will be played to. If that game will travel a distance, then it will be the referee's discretion. But then Black Stars, they have the ball again and they would want to mount a stage, one last attack to see what counts in this one. But the referee will issue the yellow card to Tyke Latte for acting under false pretense. Tyke Latte has been shown his yellow card for simulation over there. They're trying to just question the intelligence of the referee, who was within close proximity, and he says, I'm not having any of that. And Tyke Latte is into the boots of the referee. And you'll be thinking that was the last chance for the Ghanaians to actually gotten someone or something from this game, but then it's a free kick to Nigeria. So it's 96 minutes played, and Nwabali will be effective this free kick. A long one. Both teams looking at the referee to see what he has to say. You can see the fans calling, but we are not done here yet. In Marrakesh is the African Week celebrations in Morocco and in the city of Marrakesh, where the Black Stars will be playing 2 friendly games. And the clocks that was feeble from Nigerians who clear their lines. Black Stars would want to return this one again, and the referee is still being looked at by everyone, and you can see the Nigerian fans going impatient by the second. But what can the Black Stars do with the remaining seconds left in this game? And the pass, the hold-up play, they still maintain possession. It's goal! The goalkeeper just puts his body on it, that one. What a part of it from Antoine Semenyo. But Nwabali will just put his body behind that one. Comfortably will save that one. And it's 7 minutes of added on time played after the 5. The shot. And full time here in the city of Marrakesh. And it's the Super Eagles of Nigeria who have gotten the better of their bitter rivals, Ghana, in the international friendly. The Nigerians have beaten the Black Stars of Ghana by 2-1, and goal scored by Desert Cyril, who scored from the spot kick in the first half. But then substitute winger Ademola Lookman also added one just a few minutes after coming on. But then also there was Asayi Bright Samuel who tripped Antoine Semenyo in the box, and Jordan Ayew have the deficit for the Ghanaians. But then after full time, Nigeria getting the better of Ghana. 2-1 here in Marrakesh. Daniel.
Well, it was a good game, and I'm sure both teams have had their share on the pitch, but the frustration side is going to fall on the Ghana Black Stars because when Ghana and Nigeria meet, you know what goes in that particular game. But this is going to prepare them, and for both teams, is going to see how they have to fine-tune themselves going forward, because they have a lot of tournament to play back. All the same, it was a good game because this was a neutral ground, so that you can see how your team have to prepare. Nigerians came into this game with a lot of confidence, especially looking at what they did at the AFCON. So you can see that the confidence level was there. Ghana Black Stars, you can see that they are in the building factor, and that is when they have to chip in certain things to make sure they can fine-tune their team going forward. So for me, I think it's a good game for both teams, and I'm sure both technical team will know what they need to do in their team going forward.
All right, so full time here in Marrakesh. We brought you live coverage of the game between Nigeria and also Ghana. It was an international friendly game as the Moroccans continue to celebrate their Africa Week, but Nigeria getting the better of Ghana by 2-1, and it's the interim manager or interim coach of Nigeria, Finidi George, who will be the happier of the two managers. But then for Otto, for his second coming, his first game in his second stint, it hasn't really gone well. But then do you think Ghanaians would feel it's the beginning of a new era for this coach, and maybe this game they could just take a cue from it going into that game against the Cranes of Uganda?
Yes, I would take the last statement you said. They're going to take a cue from that because, you know, when you look at the game, it was played in 2 halves. And Ghana was red-carded by 1 man. But, you know, this is just the first game of the second coming of Otto, and also it's a friendly match. And as I told you that Nigeria came into this game with that confidence level. Ghana, we know the kind of troubles and issues they are having, especially with their technical team and also with the Black Stars trying to groom in players and stepping in and a lot of things. So